Ladies, 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 please stop being so picky. My God, stop being so damn picky. Yes, I agree. There should be some sort of standards that men have. I agree with you 100%. Right? I agree. But right now, there's too many. There's too many. You have too many standards. You have too many options in terms of what men should have or not have. Right? You're too picky. 3 things, right? 3 things that if you're looking for a relationship or you're dating or you want a man in your life, there are 3 things, not 25, standards that women need to have. No. There are just 3 things, and I'm gonna name them for you. First, right? If you're dealing with a man, he has to have some sort of civility, right? He has to have some sort of understanding of society, right? It's like some basics, right? He has to be able to know how to conduct himself. His emotions got to be on point. Like he has to be civil. Like that's definitely important. We understand that, right? We definitely understand that. But that has to happen. That's one thing. If y'all agree with me, at least, right? 2, he has to have some sort of employment, job, career. He has to have some sort of money coming in, right? And I know times are tough right now with everything that's going on, but still, he has to work. The last thing you want is a lazy ass dude. You need that. I understand that, but that's important. So that's 2 things that are unquestionable that a man needs to have. And the third one is he has to be some sort of a people person. And maybe I'm using that term wrong, but he has to be, I'm not saying that everyone should like him, but he has to have some sort of social skills. Last thing you want, ladies, is to bring the dude that you messing with, right, or your boyfriend or husband, to a holiday party, and this dude can't get along with anyone at the holiday party. He can't, he out here arguing people. He out there, talking crazy to people because he don't know how to speak to people. That's important. So he has to have some sort of social skills. That's important. Other than that, everything else is purely cosmetic. Just purely features when it comes down to that. I don't want to hear no more, oh, he has to be tall. Oh, he has to be good looking. All this other stuff that has nothing to do with the way we should operate now. Straight up. Some of y'all who are watching, right? Some of y'all. I want you, and I'm going to give you an example. Some of y'all who are watching, right? I want you to take a look. Some of you who have fathers, because some of y'all have dads, right? I want you to take a look at your dad's pictures 30, 35 years ago and be like, you know what? Would I date him if he wasn't your dad? Right? And you look at him, you can see if he was attractive or not. That's not the point anymore. Right? Beauty is in the eye of the beholder, first of all. But that shouldn't be, whether a man is good looking or not, shouldn't be a standard in terms of you choosing a man. Men are not supposed to be pretty. Women are. It's just a fact. So all that other stuff, you know what I mean? He needs to make $100,000 a year, 6 figures a year, or whatever the case may be. You are completely delusional in terms of finding men like that. That is not your average man. Sorry. What do you want me to say? You want me to sit here and lie to you? That is not your average dude. Your average dude is working at freaking Kinko's, making $40,000 a year, $45,000, $50,000 a year, just chilling, hanging out. And they deserve love too. Just being straight up honest. So we got to change that, man. Especially modern women nowadays. We have to change that. You can't be out here, you know, and everything else. Truly, when it comes down to it, is women, depending on where you range in terms of you women, then you can go out, you know, does he need to have a car? You know, all these other stuff, all these features that he can have as a man. Is he charismatic? Is he, you know what I mean? All this other stuff that women care about so much. Most men aren't like that. Most men are not. Right? So you have to be able to deal with that. And some of y'all be like, oh, I don't want to settle. All this other stuff. I hear that all the time. I don't want to settle. Really? 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 So y'all would rather be by yourselves than to settle for someone who is honestly just an overall average person, a good average person. Y'all would rather be single and lonely for the rest of your lives? Where does that happen? Unheard of. If you have that type of mentality, unheard of.